top headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren visits G20 site at Moirang Kunau Ethnic Park. Anti-smuggling unit customs Imphal seized gold biscuits worth 3 crores. Aggrieved public of Langjing Achauba Block, Imphal Jeribam National Highway 37. Koibu public cautions for stir agitation. Shortage of doctors in Koibu PHC remains defunct. India planning to send 6 C-17 to Kuwait to hit Turkey and Syria. And death toll in earthquakes in Turkey, Syria reaches nearly 8,000. Good evening and welcome to Primetime ELITETV English News. This is Jianthuiliu Kahmei with top stories and latest news at this hour. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now, straight up to top stories. Chief Minister N. Biren today inspects the site of G20, which will be held on 18th of this month at Moirang Kunau Ethnic Park today. During the inspection, Minister Education, Law and Legislative Affairs, Thaunojam Basanta Kumar, MLA of Thanga AC, Tongbram Robindro, MLA of Moirang AC, Thongam Shanti, Chairman of LDA Moirang Them Asni Kumar, Deputy Commissioner Bishnupur Loirembam Bikram, Senior SP Bishnupur Ningthaujam Hirojit, ADM Hanjabam Bobby Sharma, EE of PHED Bishnupur Rambo Puyam, and various district level officers accompanied the Chief Minister. Chief Minister discussed with the ministers and officials to progress the construction works. Meanwhile, Chief Minister also visited the Sendra Boat House and has interaction with tourists from other states. Anti-smuggling unit, Customs Division Imphal seized gold biscuit worth 3 crores in international market today, according to reliable information that gold biscuits will be carried and concealed inside Bolero picked-up truck white in color having a registration number MN06 LA9593, driven by a person about 30 years with a thin-built body and will reach Thimna Pokpi, Chandal district along National Highway 102. The team rushed to the said location and waited for the said vehicles. The said vehicle was stopped by the custom officers near Thamnak Pokpi. On verification, the driver identified himself as Muhammad Umar Farak, 32 years, son of Nur of Porampat Muslim Road, number 2, Porampat Subdivision, Imphal East. The custom officers took the vehicles along with him to custom office at Sangakpam for thorough checking. After thorough checking was carried out, gold biscuits wrapped in adhesive tape were found from the vehicle, weighed around 6 kg and 640 grams, which worth more than 3 crores in international market. A case has been registered and investigation is going on to nab other offenders. Also in the news, the road of Langjing Achauba in Imphal Jiribam National Highway 37 was blocked by a group of people today against the bad condition of the area. MLA of Patsoi AC Sapam Kunja Kishore assured to take up actions if there is no progress till 13th of this month by terminating the contract of the company and to fix a new agency. Speaking to the media, member of Langjing Achauba Maning Laikai, Maira Paibi Khangjarakpam Bilashini stated that the place has become dusty and an accident-prone area as the two culverts and road constructions are not completed at the right time, which had severe accidents to the people. They have taken risk of admitting to hospitals, but it won't be possible to take such responsibilities for all time. She appealed the concerned authorities and government to look into the matter in the earliest and cautioned for stir agitations.
Banisa Hendokana ko Makata and Mitra Mani 15 days Tajaki because he Manunga Simbi Tagadi Makan Makaka Akan Kong Sansenga can have a Tamjaki. Full how the since I will have a put Haptam the Muxa and Gani Adum Laro, so the Gang Biskun Japa, Pakata Langi, look right to the Bayanga Langs and Lavangi, look right to Narabani. Ado Satya the Barino, full how you have to have this Kunjapa Sat labor. Ado Angang Vina, Koli Bas and me, Daga, City Bar, is in 20 years Sakana, Pubigan, without Ribranas, Pabung Bidin, Punin. Police in the Dina, saying I did what you for Labane, Pagas in my Pasano, what you for Toro Labane, Police. Toro Labane, but it's the meat, but don't wait from Lacomo. Yeah, can I don't die? I quite the pine, the gas, he like a diet, Yada, Lambida Konagari, Para, Casa, Gariman Masaya, Itibada, Makata, or Masada, me at Tobega, Pado, at the pipe, die Pugan when like each other be doing, Nam will have a duck in there. I quite air did it with your number. What you have a topic? I'm going to go and give up. We take a sass at Japanese, Mamma, we hold there, Nika Piga Wang, Baniba. At the point of private, I know the coin is having a bit of Pagatanga, the Quidai will do it.
Meanwhile, MLA of Patsoi AC Sapam Kunja Kishore, Elias Kebal visited the spot and assured that if there is no progress in the work of road and culvert construction from Oriental College to Langjing, Jingkong till 13th of this month, he assured to take actions. He negotiated them, convincing that before the deadline, precaution process will be taken up by sprinkling water and lighting up to the accident-prone areas.
More activities yang never. Like Trump the activities satisfactory to the public and the government the concern sida satisfact oidra adu the koi contract must say terminate or never. Then we'll fix a new agency. Oil fire she said that NIT shell niko NIT shell ne adu ka moi makada contract Paris na Abendika group high do mohoina to ne to Abendika. Why shall public contractor in Tadu Kai lie over on the Swimatic? I Samaksu, no, I the Bible, no tea, Chalimisi. And a Kariani Prajano, Pumer, Satoran, I know it's a look at some young, quite could sit the Tabayado. Can we can take away library? Or even Shamak the Kut at Tabayado, with Hijaban pilot, but contract them with the lake. And ultimately, shame she must like them. Why Pavan and Noma police in the Torga? We company mission cover in police station. Ru SP level na tawner ga mo ke agreement hote agreement to mayan su lebi men khang ana tai trom de bo yeng ga tram dei di anova chapter mo change to grane.
Moving on, the Chief Association and Village Chiefs of Khoibu Center area lambasted on the negligence of contractors and subcontractors who have been responsible for the constructing the path of BRTF roads to M Ringpam, which covers a distance of 38.10 kilometers from PMGGY. The road has been under construction since 2015, but only 1.5 km has been blacktopped. Speaking to the media, Secretary of Khoibu Village, Saka Ami, asserted that 33 villages including Khoibu, Biyang, Yamolching, Kariyan, Thale and Hikot are dependent on the road for survival. The road was constructed since 2015 under the instruction of constructor Mingyao Riwanao and subcontractor Yaifaba from Uripok. Out of 38.10 km, only 1.5 km has been blacktopped. The villagers had complaints to consult minister and local MLA Letpao Haukip, but there is no positive response. He further appealed to construct the road at the earliest as they have already taken the PMGGY fund. Meanwhile, Chief of Yamolching Village and General Secretary of Khoibu Chief Association Angcha Saka queried the government for failing to inspect the work. He further appealed to look through the matter at the earliest and warns for intense agitations.
मरुओइबदी खोआइदगी लंबी थोंग दुने लंबी थोंग सिना फतरदे खोइ दमक अवाबने मदुगे दमक असी खोइबु सेंटर एरिया खोइबु कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी हाइबसी यामना मी खुनसी यामने मदुना मसीगी प्रजासिंग सिना सकनब लंबी सि कदाइद्रा रगा पीएमजीएसवाई गी मखादा सुरिबा सिगी लंबी सिनी बिआरटीएफ रोड टू एमलिंगपम हाइबा लंबी असिना हजिक खोइबु सेंटर एरिया सिदि ख्वाइदगी मुरुओइब लंबीनी मसीगी लंबी पीएमजीएसवाई गी मखादा लैब लंबी से डेट 14 अगस्त 2019 दगी वोकलरनी मदुद स्टार्टिंग हौदोमने मदुन कंप्लीशन सिना डेट 14 फेब्रुअरी 2021 सिदि कंप्लीट लोइगदोबा अदु हजिक 2023 चंगलखले लंबी सि करिसि लोइदिब मतेक मतेक सुरगा लैबसिदा मसी खोइबु एरिया सेंटर गी मियोय सेंग नुपी अंगां पमनमक अवाबा थेंगनगरे हाइद अना येकसु अखोइना खुदक येंग मंगमदे अदुना अहिंग हाइरे नुंथिन फाव कीने चतप लंबीने मदुना मसी हजिकी हाइरिब लंबी 2164 फेस 11 मसीगी लंबी से अथु मतमदा लोइनबा कंसर्न अथॉरिटी ने एक्शन लौबियो हाइना
Even though the government provides primary healthcare services and facilities to the public, people in Khoibu village of Technopol district are left without any access to primary healthcare services as the only PHC remains defunct in absence. Staff and doctors claimed a villager from Khoibu, CH Akumang. He pointed out that the PHC construction was completed in 2019 to 2020. The only shortfall that the PHC is facing is lack of doctors and nurses. As a result, patients face hurdles to get emergency treatment in the hospital, which resulted to ill fatality. He further appealed the government to take immediate measures to make the PHC functional.
PHC se area gi Khoibu constituency gi amatangai raba PHC ni Dr. Shang ni adubu saba loisin badi chahi any shure hauzik phau doctor su leite nurse su leite aduna khoi gi area si da yamna thalaba khungang tambak gi yamlamna for more than 40 kilometers sangla leibuk area ni si PHC si aduna yamna inconvenience mayam thengnare parja mayamna lying bada emergency any anaba layrak pada yamna 40-50 kilometers sakhidarini aduna lambi thosu patte adu the only PHC laizab shu doctor shu thambidri nurse shu leite aduna athuba metamda media gi through the koi Khoibu village ta sariba PHC si tuna doctor amadi nurse thambinaba appeal tawjari.
Advisor of ICHAM Nongthumbam Rajendro asserts to build a better state, one should not only aim to be a leader but to unite one another. He made the statement at the 24th Raising Day organized by the Universal Friendship Organization at Koirengai Football Ground today. The event was attended by the President of Manipur Hockey Association, Khoiram Loya Lakpa, and retired Assistant Extension Officer Moirangthim Borachauba. Ningthombam Rajendro further asserted that the communities has divided by the dramas as we have seen in our day-to-day life. He said that the state has many organizations but they are not united. There will be no development if they only think for the benefits of their organizations. The state has been disseminating because of the egocentric mindsets. He also urged to unite one another to become an independent state. He suggested to be free from all the dramas that has discriminated one another and appealed to stand together like the Universal Friendship Organization without building any hatred among different communities and unite together.
I said to drive all the same loud demands to look the charm 99 years ago. Because I did from the unit. Because I did from the I couldn't put a tanner. I'm not doing something with already. I could show you my park neighbor. I don't know, I'm Makoida. Looking for in Mayamada, Manipur civil society, Mayamada, Imaibel Mayamada, I know Makoida, Chanini, Korean, Chanini, Hakanda. I heard you for young Inkapa, Honova Kanba, Masin Makai Yauda say, Sima the acquaintance in Iway. Rasitan Bio, Manipur Kanjab, Machamkai, Wakan Tadokwa, I losing Purim with the Via, they have a Wakal Tadokwa. A Koyam, a color losing Puriam among the Salankiba, Madu Tunga Koyam Inba, Apapata, Halaga Maga, Hamina Tana Matamdo, Madu Matamdu Kaptada, a Koy Irandam. Manipur, Ning the Manipur, a quay amateur Punai.
More on news. India has sent 4 C-17 plane loads of relief material, equipment and personnel weighing over 108 tons of earthquake-hit Turkey as humanitarian assistance. Sources said these include self-contained search and rescue units of NDRF numbering over 100 personnel with their equipment, vehicles and dog squads. These units have specialized equipment for detection, location, access and extrication. They are able to conduct collapsed structure search and rescue operations. The equipment includes hand and power tools, lighting equipment, airlifting bags, chainsaw and angle cutters. The dog squads helped locate victims in rubble and collapsed structures. The assistance also includes equipment and 99 personnel to set up a 30-bed medical facility in field operation conditions. The personnel comprised of medical specialists in various fields. The medical equipment includes X-ray machines, ventilators, operation theatre, vehicles, ambulances and generators. India has also sent humanitarian assistance to Syria abroad a C-130J. According to sources, the assistance includes 6 tons of relief material comprising 3 truckloads of general and protective gear, emergency use medicines, syringe and equipment. Meanwhile, the Modi government is working on sending 5th C-17 aircraft to Turkey today, with 1 C-70 already reaching Syria. All the planes are taking a circuitous route to the quake-hit zone, as Pakistan does not give overflight permission to even Indian military aircraft carrying aid. Let's take a short commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Heritage Convent admission open for WOW kids, that is playgroup, nursery, LKG and UKG. Admission starts from 4th February 2023. Day boarding facilities available. State-of-art digital classroom, fully digitized and Wi-Fi enabled campus, holistic learning through playway and research methods, highly qualified and experienced teachers. For more details, kindly visit the school office or log into our website heritageconvent.com.
Khanganjaba Imphal Municipal Corporation Ward Kun Taret ki manungda leiba shopkeepers dukan fambi basingi maikaida karigumba khara khanganjari madude Imphal Municipal Corporation Registration and Licensing of Shop Bylaws 1998 ki makhada Imphal Municipal Corporation dagi shop license laubikraba singna shop license laukriba numitagi tharaga chahi ama fabaga isagi shop license adu renew tawgadabane Karigumba 90 days ki manungda renew tawdrabade Imphal Municipal Corporation Registration and Licensing of Shop Bylaws 1998 ki Section 4C ki matung inna isagi license adu valid oidre haina lawbane Corporation na koliba Ward kun taret ki manungda leiba leikai amati leirak manungda soap license paidana dukan fambiliba singna ichilenau singna soap license laubiyo karigumba laudaba tarabadi dukan sing adu thonglon baki thabak chathagani. Khanganjariba KSH Gyanendra Singh, Assistant Municipal Commissioner, Imphal Municipal Corporation.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibidra? Supna gi minute kuntra gi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa amadi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan unilawba yabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marol kidamak contact tobirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Kahmei amadi Sangai Pro Kudong chaba si mangan bigano ngasi mag-contact tobirau terms and conditions apply.
Kanghanjaba G20 Summit Kamari Lainana Ima Kaithel Ahom Asibu Luna Nana Fazana Thamnabagi Damakta Rang Thaba Akeamogi Thabak Sathaba Maramna Ima Kaithel number 1 Laimaril CW Ima Kaithel Amasung Ima Kaithel number 3 Fawebi Ima Kaithel Asi Lakli Batang Mapan Tha Ani Inglising Ani Kunhumdoy Asi Kaithel Hanglaroi Maramaduna Kaithel Phamba Lakpiganu Haina Imphal Municipal Corporation gi Maikaidagi Kaithel Phambiribi Imaibel Singda Khanganjari ba KSH Gyanendra Singh, Assistant Municipal Commissioner, Imphal Municipal Corporation.
Welcome back. You're watching the primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on to the national news. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said there is no place for violence and left-wing extremism ideas in a self-reliant New India. He said under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the government has adopted a policy of zero tolerance in this direction. The Home Minister was speaking while chairing a meeting of the Parliamentary Consultative Committee of the Ministry of Home Affairs on Left-Wing Extremism (LWE) in New Delhi yesterday. The Home Minister said the government's policy to deal with left-wing extremism is based on three main pillars. They are strategy to curb extremist violence with ruthless approach, better coordination between centre and states, and eliminating support for LWE through public participation in development. He informed that in the last 8 years, historic success was witnessed in curbing left-wing extremism. Mr. Shah said, for the first time after nearly 4 decades in 2022, the number of deaths of civilians and security forces has been brought to under 100, while 76% reduction in violent incidents related to LWE was observed in 2022 compared to 2010. He said the number of LWE affected districts reduced to 45 from earlier 90, while the number of most affected LWE districts has reduced from 35 to 30 in April 2018 and further reduced to 25 since July 2021. Mr. Shah said that the Ministry of Home Affairs is determined to destroy the entire ecosystem of left-wing extremists by choking their finances. He also informed that opening of Eklavya schools in left-wing extremism affected tribal-dominated blocks have been placed in priority areas since August 2019. Petrol and diesel prices across the cities is steady on February 8th. Oil marketing companies at 6 a.m. revised fuel prices. The last change in countrywide fluctuation in fuel prices was witnessed in May 2022 when the centre cut the excise duty on petrol by ₹8 per litre and ₹6 per litre on diesel. Retail petrol and diesel prices vary depending from state to state, and various factors like freight charges, local taxes and value-added tax VAT. Petrol and diesel in Delhi cost rupees 96.72 per litre and rupees 89.62 per litre respectively. In Mumbai, petrol is being sold for rupees 106.31 per litre and diesel for rupees 94.27 per litre. Moving on to the international news, in Turkey and Syria, the death toll due to massive earthquakes has soared to nearly 8,000 as rescue operations continue to find survivors. Turkey's Vice President Fatih Oktay has said that more than 34,800 people were injured in the earthquakes. Search teams and international aid are pouring into Turkey and Syria as rescuers work in freezing temperatures to pull out survivors and victims. The 7.8 magnitude quake that hit the region on Monday toppled thousands of buildings. Unstable piles of metal and concrete made the search efforts perilous. So far, over 8,000 people have been pulled from the debris in Turkey alone, and around 4 lakhs have taken refuge in government shelters or hotels. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said 13 million of the country's 85 million people were affected due to the earthquake. Erdogan has already declared a state of emergency in 10 provinces. In Pakistan, at least 30 passengers were killed and 15 others injured when a passenger bus and a car plunged into a deep ravine. The two vehicles collided with each other on Karakoram Highway in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa yesterday. According to local police, the passenger bus was heading to Rawalpindi from Gilgit when it collided head-on with the car coming from the opposite side of the Shashil area of the province. Police and rescue officials reached the site and shifted the injured to the hospital. Earlier on 29th of January, 41 people were killed when a passenger coach fell into a ravine in Balochistan province. Also an update on sports, the International Hockey Federation (FIH) has announced the qualification criteria for the Paris 2024 Olympic hockey tournaments for both men and women categories. The qualification criteria was announced by the FIH from its headquarters in Lausanne, Switzerland yesterday after being approved by the International Olympic Committee, IOC, and the FIH Executive Board. 12 teams each in men and women category will play the Olympic hockey tournaments, with each squad consisting of 16 athletes. According to qualification criteria released, the host nation France will get a direct berth in both sections for both men and women category. On the basis that both teams have fulfilled the FIH criteria of achieving a ranking of 25 or better in the world rankings after the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. In continental qualifications, 5 winning teams of each of continental competitions will qualify. 6 teams will qualify from FIH Hockey Olympic qualification tournaments and 2 FIH Hockey Olympic qualification tournaments per gender, consisting of 8 teams, each will be held in early 2024. In the 5th Khelo India Youth Games in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra ranks first in the medal table with 90 medals, including 31 gold. Madhya Pradesh is second with 59 medals, including 25 gold medals, and Haryana is third with 23 gold medals. Wrestling matches will start from today. In the canoe slalom event held at Maheshwar yesterday, Madhya Pradesh made a clean sweep and won all 4 gold medals. On the other hand, girls from Arunachal Pradesh won 2 gold medals in weightlifting. Madhya Pradesh Agriculture Minister Kamal Patel announced at the prize distribution ceremony that 21,000 rupees each will be given to girls of the state who won medals in Khelo India and 10,000 rupees each to all players in girls category from the MLA Fund. In the women's cricket, South Africa have won the T23 Nations series, beating India in the final by 5 wickets at Buffalo Park in East London on Tuesday. Riding on Cleo Tryon's unbeaten 57 runs knock, the host overhauled the target of 110 runs in just 18 overs. Earlier, electing to bat first, India had scored 109 for the loss of 4 wickets in stipulated 20 overs. For the visitors, Halin Diol was the highest scorer, who contributed 46 runs off 56 balls. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to email address info@elitv.in or 94028909882 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren visits G20 site at Moirang Kunau Ethnic Park. Anti-smuggling unit customs Imphal seized gold biscuits worth 3 crores. Aggrieved public of Langjing Achauba block Imphal Jiribam National Highway 37. Koibu public caution for stir agitation. Shortage of doctors in Koibu PHC remains defunct. India planning to send 6 C-17 to quake hits Turkey and Syria. And death toll in earthquakes in Turkey, Syria reaches nearly 8,000. That concludes for our news now. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening ahead.